All right, hello everyone. I wanted to jump on here really quick and do like a sit down type of video, a little bit of transparency of what's going on, because I know I've been posting here and there little snippets of Joran doing his at-home ABA therapy. It has gone great, but unfortunately this is going to have to come to an end soon. In-home ABA therapy is in home, like in your home, wherever you are. Doesn't matter what you're going through, because you're going to have in-home ABA therapy. So to say that, just to say this, he has come a long way. Joran has now been in ABA therapy for about 2 years and some change. Same company, great outcome, great process. The only thing is with the ABA therapy in home, they are in your home. They are coming into your space. They are changing things around for the betterment of the children. But unfortunately for the parent or parents or whoever, the caretaker, it is a strain. Like, it is very hard, because no matter what your family dynamics are, no matter what you are going through, you still have someone coming to your home every day. Whether you feel like talking or you're depressed or whatever you're going through, they're coming to your home every day. So lately I have been going through a lot. Like, I have been separated but living together now since July 2022. And it's hard. Okay, so when he was going to a center, I was able to get up, drop him off, and take a woosah, because I'm going through some stuff at home. Now I get a little bit of break from my son, because he requires a lot. Now I have someone coming in my home, and on the days that I am just like over it, ready to throw in the towel, depression is kicking my ass. I have to still be a mom. I have to put on a smile, and I have to still be here for my son. I have to be here to talk to the therapist. It's just like, Jesus, so recently Joran has been showing a lot of aggression, and they are trying to figure out what is going on, maybe because we're in his home and all of those things. But I've come to the conclusion is that sometimes in this home, it's not good. Things are not going well. He feels the tension of his parents because they are separated but living together, meaning they have separate rooms. They do a lot of separate things because things just did not work out in this marriage. Sometimes mom is depressed because dad is being ugly, and he doesn't know how to verbalize that, because he's nonverbal. So with the in-home ABA therapy is just not going to work, because I can't. Okay? And it may sound selfish, but I can't. I can't continue to smile when I'm not okay some days. Like, I need to drop him off and pick him up, because some days I just cannot. And it's not okay that I continue to push through, and I don't get any breaks. None. Even on Mondays and Sundays when his dad is off, it's still not a real break, because I'm still having all of my antennas are going off. I'm all over the place trying to make sure he's okay. It's a lot. I'm not complaining, but I'm just telling someone, because I know somebody going through the same thing. When you feel like you cannot do it, and you have an option to do something different, I have an option. I can send him to I can send him to center-based ABA. So we're currently waiting to go to a new center so that he can go to a center, get ready for school, kindergarten, in August of 2023. And it's going to be perfect for the situation, for Joran, for everybody. Because he kind of misses getting up in the morning and going to therapy and school, as we call it, getting his book bag, getting his lunchbox, and just going. Now he's kind of at home, and the therapist comes here, and he's not really going anywhere. And sometimes mommy is going through, so mommy don't feel like going anywhere afterwards. We do go to speech therapy and OT twice a week, but that's just not enough. Like, he needs to be out of the home, and I believe the aggressive behavior will stop. Not all the time, because there's going to be things that's going to happen where he's not going to want to do what he needs to do, because at the end of the day, yes, he is autistic, but he's also human. He's also a 5-year-old. So with that comes different behaviors, whether you're autistic or not. So just to sum it up, and I know I'm all over the place because I am very nervous, because I don't feel comfortable on camera, but I just had to get on here because when I do put up these videos, I'm not showing everything that's really going on. I'm showing the growth of Joran and all the good things and all the milestones. But behind the camera is a mom that's catching hell and just pushing through. Been kind of pushing through my entire life. If I was to write a book, I would need about 10 books. I mean, everything from domestic violence to all kinds of things, like all kinds of things. I'm talking about homelessness, just a broken person. But I know there is purpose behind all of it. And I know God is bringing me out. And I know that my testimony is not just for me. It's for somebody else. It's for somebody, even if it's that one person. So I can relate to anything. Like, I am an overcomer. I am still going through. I am currently in the most craziest thing ever. Like, I never imagined being married to someone, living in the same house, and getting ready to go through a divorce. And because I've been Joran's caretaker, I was kind of like a stay-at-home mom, kind of, sort of. Had to quit several jobs here in the last year or two, 3 or 4, just kind of off and on, just to cater to the needs of Joran, having to go out of town to get the diagnosis for his autism, having appointments back to back because he has seizures, only when he gets a fever. He's been hospitalized. So he has what's called febrile seizures, which occur whenever he has a spike in his temperature, which has caused him to be in the hospital, which has caused... It's been a lot, okay? And I'm going to make another video, and I'm going to try to start doing day in the life. Right now, Joran is upset. Not sure why. So if you hear him in the background, he's upset. So I just want to encourage someone to just keep hanging there. And when you have an option to do something for you and to help your mental health so that you can be a good parent, because how in that I'm going to be a good parent to Joran if I'm not being good to myself, if I'm continuing to push myself knowing that it's not really helping me, and eventually I'm going to break, eventually I'm going to snap, eventually I'm going to lose it, eventually I'm going to, I don't know. So I'm going to do what's best for everybody. I'm going to do what is best for everybody. He's going back to center base. I love the therapist that comes here. She is amazing. She's sweet. I feel very torn because I've been with this company for a long time, but I have to do what's right for Joran and myself, and because of my current living situation until God moves on our behalf, because I know God is getting ready to do some great things, because this has been hell, okay? I'm gonna just be transparent. It's been hell. But every day I get stronger, and I push through, and I push through, and I push through. My daughter's calling me, so I'll call her right back. So I just want to say, hang in there if you're going through anything. I know a lot of people who follow me, they're homeless and they have autistic children, or they're homeless, or they're going through some type of abuse. They financially just strained. I am too. It's been times where it's been hard. Okay, don't want to make a 3-hour video, but it's been hard. But God always comes through for me unexpectedly. He has come through for me. He's teaching me to stand still, stand firm on his word, trust him. Because it won't always be like this, even though sometimes I feel like, oh God, I've just been born to suffer. Ever since a child, I've been suffering. I've been going through. But God said, hold on, daughter. Sometimes I put myself in certain situations, and I know it was because I stepped out of the will of God, and because I wanted to do things on my own, and I wanted what I wanted when I wanted it. But God told me no. But even when I was disobedient, God still said, I got you. Even though you went against my will, you went outside of what I told you to do or what I had planned for you, I still have you. So I just wanted to say, hold on, hang in there. It's going to get better. Even with me having 2 older children, I have a son that's 19 and a daughter that's 23 years old. So I've been a mother. I've been in this thing, but this autism thing is different, and it's hard. And he's nonverbal. He's still being potty trained, and he has seizures unexpectedly, and he gets sick, and things happen. But God said, hold on. I never leave you nor forsake you. I raised 2 children, even though I did have help, but I was still considered a single parent. And I know I went outside of the will of God, and I did things I wasn't supposed to do. And a lot of us do that. Oh, well, we fall short. But God is forgiving. He's just, he doesn't say, oh, because you did this, you're doomed forever. There's no coming back. No,